With everything that we do here with MWR and myself, we get you started from the ground up. So as you can see, you start from the ground up. The works that go into it all are about timing and having the right people doing the right thing. So you can make sure that your land is set, start off with a good foundation, and wind up as a homeowner with MWR and Team Royal. When you really want to start from the bottom, from the very beginning of purchasing a home, we want to look at different areas, and all of them start off just like this. A set of woods or a hill. They'll come in, prove the ground, make sure everything is good, you got good drainage, and all your stuff works for your home. So, like we said, everything has a foundation and it all starts from here. All right, after your first and second phase, you're going to go through all of the foundation clearing. You're going to be dealt with or be looking at something like this. And again, we're going to go with you all the way through the process. Once you make it to this level, the next level is framing. And we're going to get right back to you with a nice framed up home. So as you can see, we have moved to the next phase of this process. It's called framing. Once you get a house under contract, you've gone through the system, you've got all of your stuff in place, everything is where it's supposed to be, we go to framing. And we're going to go through this framing so you can see what it looks like from the very beginning. All right, like I said, the next stage is called framing. So we're here at a framed up home. After the contract has been placed, everything is in order, it's time to start the building. So let's walk through it. Again, like I said, this is the framing. You won't get to see any of this process because this happens in the background, in the back stages. But as you can see, this is how the home starts. Everything is well done, pretty much laid out. Your rooms are all set from the model that you looked through. But this is the part that lets you know that you're in the phase going forward. This is called framing. So here we go. Going upstairs, this is a 2-family flat, basically, 2-story. So, like I said, everything is framed up prior to, everything is laid out. As you can see when we pan around all the different rooms, they're all laid out for you, just like the model that you looked at. So, basically, everything, like I said, is all laid out for you. All your stuff is put in. It's all solid. You can see the framework. This is your structure and your first foundation. So as we go through, again, keep in mind that all of the work that's being done is done for your benefit. We're trying to make sure that all of our participants get a solid home. Some of them you may have to work on, but these brand new. And this is where we like to put all of our Team Royal members. Brand new homes. All of our new homes usually have the fixtures placed depending on the steps, how far they've come along, but all of them are pretty much laid out to where when you come through it, or if you get a chance to see your framing to your home, you'll know exactly what's behind the walls. Again, I like to say that because sometimes people have never had a chance to see a framing. You see it on the road, but this is actually what it looks like up close and personal. This is also an opportunity to know where your electric is, where all of your connections are. If you do have the opportunity to see your framing, I suggest you take pictures and keep that in mind. That way, if you have to do anything extra later on, you know where this stuff is and exactly what it looks like. It's called being prepared. Beautiful views. Some of these trees can be removed later on after you take the home, but pretty much they're going to be laid out for you for the home's general area, and you can change things as you go forward. So again, here we are with the next stage, or the next stage in the process. This is the finished model or the finished home. When you get to this part, it starts getting fun because the next steps and the next movement toward this is you moving in. So as you can see, you went from dirt, you went to framing. Now you have a completed model. And here we go. Again, like I said before, your steps go in steps, and home ownership is getting real close. Team Royal is going to make sure you make it to this front door and walk into your house. So, as I said, the steps go forward as they do. As you can see, this is one that has been almost finished. There's some more steps. Again, there's steps to all of this. So as we go forward, you're going to see more and more steps completed until you have a finished home and you can see exactly what your house is going to look like. So again, here we are. Next step, next phase. And here we are. We call this home. As you can see, the next phase, the next step, we are in a completed model, finished. We're just going to walk through. This is the last step before you actually come back and take a look. You're going to walk through and make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Check all your doors, the hinges, all of that. You're going to check it all out. But like I said, there's steps to this process. Team Royal is going to make sure you get to do this right here. Walk through the finished product. Actually, I'm really happy to be the one to help you make it through. Again, my name is Muntavo Lewis, one of the executive directors with MWR, captain of Team Royal. Now, at Team Royal, we're going to make sure that all of your steps are done in process and in a perfect fashion. Our main goal is to get you into one of these, a completed model that you get the keys to with our system called Keys to Home Ownership. That's going to get you in one of your own homes, if it's the first time buyer, whatever. We're going to make sure that everything is done step by step to make sure you make it to this step and this ending process. So again, let me be the first to welcome you home. All right, here we are again on a different perspective this time. I don't know if you're familiar with containers, the ones that you see on the back of the semi trucks out on the highway. Well, they have come up with an idea to do what's behind me, which is called a container home. You get your portfolio together, you can get one of these beautiful homes made out of containers. Totally perfect for any style, anywhere. As you can see behind me, you can't even tell. But you got your portfolio together, you have your information together, you can purchase one of these too. You can also purchase investment property. So investment property is like 1, 2, 3, 4 homes in one, and those can turn into an income on top of the income that you're working with us. So we're not only doing simple home purchases. Like I said, you can do open property. It's called investment. You can also do duplexes, triplexes, and apartment buildings. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't move up or be in control of something that's bringing income to you. So make sure that you go through all of the information and we'll help you get there. All right, here we are at the final piece. I just wanted to go over a few things. Again, my name is Muntavo Lewis, Team Director of Team Royal. I'll be the one that you're going to be in most contact with, getting started and getting finished. First off, let's go over a few things to recap to make sure we're all on the same page. Please remember that all of your information is going to be sent in to the company. MWR Financial is all protected. You don't have to worry about any of that information being seen or used in other fashions. Any information that you send to me is also protected under a 32 gig encrypted email address. I also make sure that any information that's sent back to you is also protected. All of our information that we've gone over in the few minutes that we spent together is to get you from the beginning to the end. And just so that you know, keep in mind that it also can be used for other things. Remember, your credit score is your life. So you want to make sure your credit score is on the top so you can live the best life. It could be used for new home. It can be used for car repairs to the home. But when you get these repairs and things done, the first thing they're going to check is your credit. So the beauty of what Keys to Home Ownership is about is that you can get into a brand new home without a credit check. You're not going to hear that much anywhere else. We're so confident in what we do for each of you that we know that when you get there to the tape, you are purchase ready all the time, every time. So I look forward to seeing and hearing from all of you that you have seen this commercial. I'm the one that's going to make sure that you get put in place and know for a fact that you're in the best hands possible. Also, I want to make sure that you have the full understanding of MWR. It's not just for homes. When you have your financial portfolio in place and like it's supposed to be, you have the world as an oyster and it's open to you. That means you can purchase commercial homes, you can purchase an apartment building and become your own business again. You get massive tax credits and deductions as being a MWR member. You'll find out about all of these things once you join. But like I said, once your financial portfolio is put in place, you have pretty much everything available to you. If you have high credit card bills and balances, they actually can reduce the monthly bill that you're paying currently now. Once they get that under control, again, your credit score goes up. So try not to think of this MWR as just a home purchasing situation. There is a jewel in the bottom or at the very back end of this that you're going to find out that there's also an income potential that is outstanding and cannot be matched by anything on the internet right now. That in the back office you will find that there is a guarantee on our income. So make sure that you check out everything that we send to you. You'll get all the information you need.